Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. I have to be totally honest, I am tired this morning. We pulled a late nighter with the podcast last night, but did have an excellent interview with Mr. Shan O'Gorman, aquatic biologist, and probably one of the most fascinating conversations I've had in a while about fish care. But that's not what you guys are here for. You guys are here for what we're doing today, and today is tournament day. We're actually not fishing a 10 cat tournament, the normal tournament series that I fish. We're actually fishing a USA Bassin tournament in conjunction with Jackson Kayaks, and it's on a local lake. I saw it on a schedule that Jackson had posted, and I thought, hey, that looks pretty fun. Let's go enter it and let's see what we can get done. And so that's what we're going to do today. I'm excited. I've not fished a tournament in a while. Got the new kayak. Obviously, I've not fished a kayak tournament in the new kayak, so today is going to be interesting for a couple reasons. Number one, because I've not practiced at all. So I have zero idea what's going on. I'm just going out here and winging it, which I kind of like because usually I do well in those tournaments. And number two, because we are in the new kayak. You know, I've fished in the new kayak several times now and kind of got the gears dusted off, I guess would be the best way, or the gears greased up. I don't know. Anyway, I've got the new kayak set up, but I've not fished a tournament in it yet. So I'm excited to go do both of those things today, and that is where we're heading. So without further ado, I'm going to shut up and we're going to get to the lake and we're going to get after this thing. Well, boys and girls, here we are. We got about 10 minutes until line's in, and then we're getting after this thing. It is absolutely gassing out here, to say the least. I'll be totally honest, this is probably not the most ideal situation to be in, especially when you're in a kayak, but we're going to deal with it because there is a ton of bait fish out here. There are a ton of fish out here, and I think this is going to be the spot to get it done. If I can last out here in this wind and in these waves just enough to get a limit, I think that I could slip off back into some of this other stuff and maybe upgrade. But I just know this lake too well, this time of year, where these fish are going to want to be living out here on this main drag stuff. And so as long as we can hold it together here, I think we're going to be doing really well. The biggest problem we've got is there is a boat tournament going out of the ramp that I put in at, and so I'm going to have a bunch of dudes running all over here in just a few minutes. But I don't think it's anything that we can't deal with. But I legitimately think that we can get it done right here. I mean, this is just rough is the only problem. It's just a lot of wind, the waves, it's a lot to fight with, but I think we can do it. So we're about to find out here in about 5 minutes. All right, let's get rotator chip. Let's do this thing. Sitting out there on that main drag stuff. Wind is blowing way too hard. These boats don't care if I'm here or not, which is extremely dangerous, but they don't give a shit. And so I've already had two wake me, and I mean, they're having a hard time out there. I mean, it is blowing straight out of the north, and it's blowing right down the middle of the lake, and I mean, it is just plain dangerous. And so I've come around that main lake point that we started on, and actually I'm going back into another pocket just to get out of the wind a little bit, because it's just blowing way too freaking hard to try to do anything else. There's plenty of bait back in here. There's a ton of birds. Water's, you know, 57.1, and so we should be able to get bites back in here just like we can get them anywhere else. We just gotta keep on fishing and get it done. But we gotta get out of that wind. I mean, it's dangerous. It's not even unmanageable. I mean, it is just plain dangerous is what it is. And so we're going to start working our way back into this pocket. I'm going to switch between the slobber knocker and the spinner bait. I'm gonna see if we can put some fish in the boat. There we go. That's a pretty good one. All right, guys, 17.5 incher there. Good little fish. Thank you, buddy. So, just gonna go back and forth and back and forth. And there we go. What do I got here? That's what I'm going for. Fish get in the boat. Thank you. Oh man, he smashed it, dude. No, I don't believe so. Alright, I'm gonna have to get on the phone. Be right back. There you go, guys. 16 incher. Alright guys, 17.5 incher. Yeah, man. Dangerously. Guys, I'm gonna fish right behind you if you don't mind, because I ain't got much place else to go.
Wherever you need to, bro.
Alright, man. Okay, buddy, I just want to make sure. I got 3 fish right now. I'm trying to get my last 2. That's all right, man. Yeah, I'm in a kayak tournament today, so.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah. Yep.
We all get to do just put in wherever you want to.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, man. It's awesome, man. I like it. I got a boat and I got a kayak, and I can get this plastic boat out and win a heck of a lot more money than I can in my boat because I ain't got no gas in it.
What's your name?
Alex Rudd.
Dude, I follow you on YouTube.
Oh, that's awesome, buddy.
I know who you are.
I appreciate it, man.
I've heard him before.
That's awesome, man. I appreciate you. Alright guys, another 16.5. Alright boys and girls, well, it is 8 o'clock and we have got 4. We need one more for our limit. We are cooking. We've got a pretty good limit too. We've not got that big one we need. I need that 19.5, 20-inch fish to really just hammer this bag down, but we're doing pretty good. so far, so I'm happy with what we've got. We just got to get one more to get our limit rounded out, and we're gonna be cooking with peanut oil. I love you. I'm going to, and we'll keep on fishing. I'll let you know when I get number 5. Heck yeah. Whew. Old Dad's luck every single time. All right, guys, there's that big one I needed, a 19.5 incher, and that right there is a limit. Well, boys and girls, we're an hour and 20 minutes into this thing, and I got 5, and I've hammered the bag down with 19.5, so I feel like we're doing pretty decent. I would love to call that 16 with like another 18-19 inch fish, and then I'll feel really good. But so far we're doing pretty good. I've got all the work done this morning on Berkley slobber knocker in herring with a 4.25 power stinger on the back in pearl, and I'm throwing that on some 15-pound 100% trilene 7.4 Abu Garcia winch rod. This is actually the bladed jig rod, topwater bladed jig rod, and then a Revo STX and 6 gear ratio. That's what we've caught them all on this morning. They seem to be wanting this profile, this size, and this sound. And I mean, as you guys have seen, it's not been like they're barely getting it, they're barely nipping it, they're dog stomping and choking it to the back of their throat, which really isn't a surprise, because this time last year I won a tournament with my buddy Michael throwing slobber knocker. And so yeah, I'm happy so far. I'm a lot more relaxed than I was when we first got here this morning. I feel good about the limit that I have. I know I need to upgrade, so I can kind of start fishing relaxed now. Just start going looking for that big bite. What we may do here in just a second is pick up that old coal shad and see if we can get one to mess up on that thing. So what, buddy? I'm gonna just go back and start and come back down behind you, man. Yeah, I got my limit, so I'm happy. Yeah, man, I caught a 17.5 on that point and a 19 back there on those crappie stakes. Yeah, dude, that slobber knocker, man, they're smoking it. Yeah, dude, like I'm talking, when I say they're eating it, it's not like, oh, they're kind of getting it. I'm talking back of their throat and I'm digging it out. Like, yeah, dude, I think it's just the bait, because I watched one push a bunch of threadfin up on the bank, and I mean, they're literally, they look just like that slobber knocker, same size, everything. And so they're crushing it, man. I don't know.
Okay, I'm putting it on. And I don't have a slobber knocker, but I mean, I've got. We're not very smart.
That's all right. You want a slobber knocker, dude?
I don't have one.
Well, here, I'll give you one. Come here. That way y'all can catch the fish. I got the opportunity to do this full time. Here you go. Yeah.
So just that right there. Yeah. Little fork tail on the back of it.
Yep, and I mean, I've just got it cut. I cut the skirt right even with the tail.
Yeah.
Yep, just, I mean, I'm talking just this right here, and they whoop.
Oh, is that their skirt that smells?
Yeah, it's got power bait in it.
Yeah. Smell that. Smells just like that power bait stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll definitely try it.
Yeah, buddy. I hope you catch it, man.
Like I said, I hadn't used one yet.
Yeah, you're gonna like it. It's a different kind of deal, man. It's not a jackhammer. Yeah. And when I first got it, I won a tournament up here the same week last year with my buddy throwing that slobber knocker before it was released. And it's just something about it.
Yeah, I've seen the video. You was down there in Mossy Creek.
Yep. Yeah, we went Mossy, and
that's whenever they started complaining on you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was like, why are they complaining?
Yeah.
Well, it ain't no pro. You know, it's just a club tournament.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. That was funny, but yeah, man. I mean, for some reason on this lake, they love that thing. So
Hope you boys catch you a bunch.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it so much.
It's nice talking to you.
Hey,
Nice to meet you.
You too, man. I appreciate y'all so much.
See, now what you got to do is subscribe.
That's it, man.
That's what you got to do right there.
Hey, I'm in. Hey, I have some fun. I know that much. Y'all have a great day, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, buddy. You're welcome. I don't feel cold, guys. You might. There's an upgrade, guys. First upgrade of the day on the old Jaywalker. All right, guys. The old Jaywalker. Ooh, that's fun. First topwater bite of the year right there is what that is too, so that's fun. First upgrade of the day too, so yeah, we're gonna throw the Jaywalker for a minute. I kind of figured if I was gonna get an upgrade, something like a topwater would get that bigger than average fish to commit to it, especially at the water temperature. We're about 56.9 right now, so around 57. There's a ton of bait fish in here. Water clarity isn't perfect for a topwater, but obviously good enough to get one to eat it. You just got to walk it slow and really take your time with it. So yeah, I'm having fun. Hey, listen, today, win, lose, or draw, I'm having a ton of fun. Cold shad fish. I don't know if he's gonna even help, to be totally honest with you. Huh. That's funny. You pick up the cold shad and you catch the smallest fish of the day. That's funny. Well, guys, I'll be totally honest. I pulled out about an hour early, went and got a Subway sandwich, and I am now sitting in the truck waiting for everybody else to show up to the check-in. I would never do this normally. Like, I don't think I've ever done this ever in a kayak tournament, but it was raining so hard. I was cold, I was miserable, and I hadn't had a bite since 8:45-ish this morning, 8:50 this morning. And so I just called it quits, you know. I mean, I just loaded it up and thought, I'm gonna go get something to eat, and I'm just gonna let the chips fall how they may, because I have no idea what's gonna happen. Last time I looked, before they turned the standings off, I was still in first place by a pretty good margin. So unless there's some people sandbagging, which that's a total possibility, we're just gonna have to see how this thing shakes out. Today was an awesome day. Got on a weird bite. I believe it was an alewife spawn. I actually Googled it once I got in the truck, and alewife will spawn between like 55 to 59 degrees, and I was right in that sweet zone. And you know, when I pulled up first thing this morning, there was a bunch of bait fish up on the rocks. It looked like they were spawning, and I just didn't think it was possible, because I thought only you know, they spawn when it's like 70 degrees. That's what threadfin do. And ended up that wasn't the case. It was those alewives up there spawning, and I mean, I just hit that alewife spawn early this morning, you know, from daylight until like 8, 9 o'clock, and they were done. And once it was done, and I didn't get any more bites the rest of the day. So yeah, it is what it is. It's kind of funny. This is playing out just like that tournament did last year about this time. So hopefully we can pull this one out. I don't know until everybody gets here, and so we're just gonna hang out until everybody shows up and see how she shook out. Well, boys and girls, we got it done. It's been a while since I won a kayak tournament, so it feels good to win one. But there you go. Got the USA Bass and Rocky Top Division kayak tournament #1 of the year. And yeah, there you go. That's how you get it done. Today was a good day. I got all my bites literally from daylight until like 9 o'clock, and then it was over. I caught every single fish that I caught except for one on a slobber knocker, and the one I didn't catch on a slobber knocker I caught on a jaywalker. And so I'll have everything linked down below so you guys can go check it out. Rod, reel, line, bait, the whole nine. I appreciate you guys clicking on this video, watching it. Super happy to add this little trophy to the collection. And as always, you guys are sweet, and thank you for watching.